Hello everyone, welcome back to Having Fun. And yeah, as you remember back in those days when I upload videos to the channel, this face and my name. Guys, today is the starting day of the Betrayal project that we're gonna be focusing together. This project is made all by me and also by you guys. How? Because you help the channel grow up in popularity and also by sharing the videos all around the places and the world. Thank you so much for subscribing and sharing this video from globally. I'm re-uploading these videos in appreciation of all your work and hard work that you have done to the channel, and as well as it is to always spreading out that there's someone here that's helping the entire community, from Gunplas to even the most called miniature paintings that I love as well. I'm focusing on doing in the future. Right now, as mentioned before on the trailer, I'm gonna be making a two-part project that's going to be focusing on the project itself. The first part that's going to be this video is going to be focusing on one chapter specifically of that entire Betrayal project, and the second video is going to be focusing on that second part that's going to be the last part, and finally all the miniatures gathered together, put together, and you will see the amount of dedication that I made to be working out on this project. That is a dedication and a thanks to you guys for my part for always helping the channel a lot. I know that many of you aren't subscribers, and I know that many of you aren't going to give positive help and backup to the channel, but I know I'm not a guy that says maybe you are the bad person, maybe I'm the bad guy, I'm the good guy. No. Or maybe it's be vice versa, that you're the good guy and I'm the bad guy, making something worse. But no. Right now, what I'm focusing on doing this is that the channel in the future will grow up in popularity, and I'm a patient guy. And let the things flow thoroughly without any moving of my hands or webs around, actually paying people to subscribe to my channel. No, I'm not the kind of guy, or even saying that hello, can you subscribe to my channel, like this and that. I'm a guy that always says by my actions and all my efforts is a gift for you guys. All I did, all I do, and all I want to do in the future is, with all my strong points and weak points that I want to make even become better, and change those weak points to become stronger points in the future of myself. But as I mentioned, I'm not a better video editor. I don't know anything about this and that, and even paying one in a secure webpage. There is this kind of fraud these days. People you pay money, they take the money away, and actually they just disappeared. You cannot find them, even with the Interpol or some kind of secret agency. You cannot do that anymore because VPN and everything is just hitting them on the spot, and you cannot find them at all. Well, guys, in the end, this project is not going to be bad news, because let me tell you, the entire dedication of this one was a big one. That big thing was that I always enjoyed making it, these videos, those things, and kind of that, and always enjoyed everything that you guys have helped me throughout a lot. Now, the bad news that comes to the channel itself is that it's hard to me to say, but I'm basically going to stop the channel for a while. I will not be uploading videos for a while on the channel, but it's not because I'm quitting the channel. It's not because of that. It's because I'm aiming for higher things. Right now, personal things are getting involved in my life, and I need to get them all fixed up, organized, and everything faster than ever. So in my absence, guys, I'm going to upload this video as the commemorative of the 2 years being together to the channel. And those who subscribe to the channel, I'm really thankful. I hope that those who subscribe to the channel don't leave me, and if they do, this is a thanks, appreciation from my part to you guys for staying loyal to the channel and everything. And I hope that you go, wherever you go, you'll be out there taking care of yourselves and watching over. May your God, whoever it is, watch over you. during these hard situations. And well, I wanted to say one thing as well, that it's going to be years, not like 10, 20, 50 or 55 years. No, it's going to be short years, because I need to do some stuff that I said, personal stuff, and after I'm done everything with that, organized and everything, I'm gonna be back with more strength, more energy, and more power to give you all the content that it was missing on the channel, and I will be finally free to do the more amazing content that I can, and hopefully I will have someone who can edit my videos, and I will share it to the channel as well with a more professional way. So without any delay, guys, today's video is not going to be covered. It's going to be a video that's going to be covering everything on the future and the channel itself. And let me tell you, that said, the thing that I'm going to be focusing right now is going to show you how this project was made up, with the idea and professionalism I ever had in my life, by doing this stuff, by learning and making mistakes. And I know making mistakes makes you better, because in the future one, way or another, you're going to be ending up with big mistakes, and those big mistakes are going to be the big problem in your life. So you need to fix those problems by becoming better. Become better, and all those mistakes that you did before will disappear. So guys, remember, today we're going to be focusing on one single chapter on the Betrayal project. And I know some of you because of the trailer, have actually answer it and get all many of questions, what chapters are going to be involved in that Betrayal project, or some people already knew. If they knew, well, congratulations. They're going to be and those who didn't know, well, the big reveal. The first chapter is going to be the Ultramarines, the 13th Legion, against, in the second part, is going to be Loga's sons, the Word Bearers. So guys, stay tuned. I will catch you there. See ya. Before even continuing the project of the Betrayal one, I started by making first my unit datasheet, that is the layout of how I'm gonna be doing and following them up in the future, and straight together to what I'm gonna be doing. The units it's going to be composed and actually build up that entire army. Specify, I made that with the app that is called Battlescribe, that you can get onto your cell phone for free. You go to Play Store and you download it. If you have an Apple, you can go to the Apple Store and download it as well. Also, if you don't have mobile phones like technology ones with Android, or an Apple that has an app companion, well, basically you can use it on your own computer. You can download it and install it. If you want, I'm gonna be uploading this datasheet that's going to be containing all my units inside, the configurations and everything. I'm gonna be following up straightforward with that thing to make my entire army, both for the Word Bearers and the Ultramarines. So keep tuned and continue forward this video, because you're not gonna see anything at all. Just me showing you how I make all the entire army. And let me tell you, it's going to be composed of 2,000 points, each one of them. So it's going to be 2,000 points for each one of them, both factions. So you're gonna guess it. It's going to be awesome and glorious. So as I mentioned before even moving on straight, I need to grab my tools of work. So basically I need to grab the products that I'm going to be using. First of all, it's going to be one of the so-called Age of Darkness box set. It's basically right here. I got it. This is the Age of Darkness box set. I cannot focus correctly because basically it's really dark. I'm just using two lamps to get everything all right. And also I'm going to be using another set that I have here, that's going to be from the Age of Darkness as well. This is going to be another product that I'm going to be using. It's from the Horus Heresy, and yes, it's going to be Terminates and Tatars armor. I got all the amounts of pictures. So let me grab them and show you what I'm gonna be working up, so you can get the idea of how many miniatures I will be painting. Okay, so first things of all, I'm gonna be grabbing the main box that I'm gonna be using. And you know, and know as well, this was the release of the 2022 version. This is the Age of Darkness, the Horus Heresy box set that was released on Games Workshop. The day they announced the 2.0 version of the Horus Heresy, because the 1.0 version was the original with the Forge World models and everything, but this is one from the Games Workshop official website and everything, and yeah, you know what. Basically, here we have a total of 59 miniatures only with this box set. And basically, I'm gonna be adding more stuff because that list project, it's not small, it's big. Also, when I bought this, I actually when I bought this, I actually bought the special weapons upgrade kit, and I didn't know what kind of, well, army I wanted to create, but when I asked about in the Warhammer community in Discord, they actually answered all my questions that I have when trying to create a specific group. I wanted to make them that one person carries this, one person that, and that breaks the rule. That's one thing I didn't know about it. So wow, thank you so much for those on Warhammer Discord. I will post it. Thank you for all your support there, for answering all my questions that I have for my channel, because I'm not a big fan of knowing all the rules of Warhammer. I don't know everything. Like, basically I know some of it, and some of them I don't know at all. Well, thank you so much for answering those questions that I have left there on that website, not website, on that Discord channel actually. And let me tell you, with this we have each one of them, there's a total of, in this one it has 60, oh my god, it has, how many? Okay, hold on, how many it has? Let me go to the, oh my god, 60, and this one has 20, oh Jesus Christ, okay. So basically that's going to be a lot to work out and everything and all, so basically, yeah. It's going to be really hard to work on with these miniatures and with that amount, but another thing that I have, but it's the Warhammer Leviathan Siege Dreadnought that I bought when it was released afterwards of the entire pre-release of the Age of Darkness box set, and yeah, one thing is all. So that's one more model, so it's going to be 60 models. Also, I have a Contemptor Dreadnought. In this box set you have the normal Dreadnought, so basically it's showing you here. It has basically the normal Dreadnought, you can see it here, yeah, you can see this is the guy. And the two Praetors that you're gonna be having, so basically, yeah. Also, with this one thing here, a quire that I have here, on this very moment, as you can see, it was really hard to get, because it was running really out of the store, and basically I had that problem in there. So another thing that I have as well is the Cataprat Terminator Squad 10 miniatures plus. That's going to be 60 miniatures in total. And lastly, I bought the Terminate. This kit before with the Forge World resin kit, it was really expensive, but with the plastic models coming up of the 30k as these ones, I really wanted to buy them when a third-party store, they were selling it for a really expensive price. Only 5 of them for a total of 80 bucks. Like, you say, what the hell? But this kit of 10 units, basically man squad of 5-5, you can do it. And well, I got it for $60, basically half. That's a 20%, 30% discount from the original price of only 5 of them. Jesus, like, that's too expensive for me buying that. Also, I wanted to myself thank myself when I bought the new compressor for the channel, because I actually say with that compressor I'm gonna be working out all my big miniatures like the Leviathan and the Contemptor Dreadnought really fast. But one thing that I wanted to add to the thing, it was this. This is my first Land Raider bought from Games Workshop, and it's amazing. It's the first ever starting history of the Land Raider. This is the origin of the Land Raider. This is the Land Raider Proteus, and I'm happy with it. So it's going to be 1+. So we're gonna be actually summarize everything together. 59 miniatures plus the Leviathan Fish Dreadnought, that's going to be 60, with a Contemptor Dreadnought, that's going to be 61, 10, I think it's 10, right? 10, right? Of the Terminators, and yeah, it's going to be 10, that's going to be 81 miniatures, guys. Like, wow. Charters and everything all together is going to be 81 miniatures that I'm going to make in 2 videos on this month to finish the channel myself, like giving a standby for the channel and stopping that. And guys, oh my god, that's going to be a lot of miniatures to work with. So hope that you guys see this preview of the amount of miniatures I'm going to be using on this project. Let me tell you, it's going to be hard work. So give me that positive vibe to continue uploading and saying you can do it. Hey guys, well, after I finish my miniatures, I already assembled all of the miniatures and I'm ready to really go to begin painting. The thing is that one thing that I'm missing out for this project is that the base of the miniatures, I don't have an idea on the base, but I somehow managed to do it. If we're doing Ultramarines and Wardbearers army, that's going to be the combat squads from both sides, I rather think about of making them with a dedicated base that will be part of the entire scenario of the battle that they are taking place. So what's the best thing or place to make that scenario pop out? I think I'm gonna do is the terrain and surface of Cult. One of the biggest quotes that I remember is that Cult was an irradiated wasteland. So if we're trying to recreate something like that, we're gonna be needing to understand that Cult was a desert place, and also it needs to have so many other details as well. But because right now I'm running out of time and everything for the schedule and max date of presenting all the project, I'm gonna be doing a fast one of Cult, basically a fast thing to make of the place that Cult took, the battles and everything, for all the miniatures. It's going to be a general one, and only the things that I'm gonna be applying is going to be one of the easiest ones to, so you can, if you want to follow it as well, you can do it. But right now, for my time, I'm gonna be doing that now. So what you're gonna be doing is with your Vallejo's Air texture color, I'm gonna grab a decent amount. I'm gonna be opening all these bits that are here. Yeah, those are the bits of the Dreadnought that I'm still working on, and basically I need to magnetize so I can have all the weaponry. You're gonna be using your, if you have a metal spatula, use a small metal spatula, or if you have a steel one, you have a wood one, you can use anything, and just grab a decent amount of the texture of the acrylic. Well, I call it more like a texture paste, and you're just gonna be applying over on over in a circular recipient or a circular plate that you can use. I like to use somehow people will say that, hey, I got some of that stuff stuck on my metal spatula. So basically you can grab a brush, man. It's not anything about science, just using your brain, that's all. I basically do that, and what I'm gonna do is grab it and rub it, and just use my brush and gently wipe away the excess on the spatula itself. And there we go. All the excess got away. Just clean off. And what I'm gonna do is drop off the spatula over on my water. I'm not gonna be using now, it's just a half a water droplets. I use that too, but I'm too lazy to do that. So what I'm gonna do is drop a little bit of water over the mix that I have here. I'm gonna be using dropping a little bit of water, not too much. You're gonna be wanting a little bit of it, Yeah, that's enough amount, because when you mix it together, you will end up with a water texture thingy, like mud. You know, when you are a kid and you go outside with your friends and you find a little water pool outside and you play with it with your friends. When you're like a little kid and everything, you use it for like playing military style and everything. You apply the mud over your face and everything like that. You look like Rambo going into the massacre to kill the predator guys, and just like that. You will end up with a texture finishing just like this. And let me tell you, with this kind of texture, it works as magic. You can apply it with a brush and it will end more faster and faster. Let me show you. By grabbing any kind of miniature I have this custom. Oh my god, it's alive! I'm gonna be applying over the hip, the place, and let me tell you, it's gorgeous. The appliance, it's really fast. I just can apply it without any problems. Not like when I apply it directly from the recipient to the miniature itself. It's more of a job than easy, and here let me tell you, it's just working pretty good actually. I love it when they work these miniatures like this, and when it dries, the finishing product is the same. It's the same as you can see in the back. I got a little bit on my fingers here. That's why I'm gonna grab my little paper towel. Gonna be wiping off the excess weight on the sides. Goodbye excess. Goodbye. See ya. Sayonara, hasta la vista, baby, they say. Don't copyright me, Fox. And this is how you're gonna end up. I'm gonna be applying this for a lot of the miniatures, so you guys know the idea of how you can make your own too. Let me tell you, this will work pretty good for any miniature that you have an idea to make work. And I keep going ahead and apply. I love getting my hands really dirty. I'm a dirty boy. No, I'm just joking. Just joking around. I do love basing the miniatures. I do love doing this and that, but somehow people say that how you can manage to do. Even my family members, they say, how can you manage to paint all these miniatures all by yourself in that amount of time? And you say, using your brain. Just use your brain. If you have the money, you have the advantage, take all the advantage that you have. Everything can be possible if you just only use your brain. So this will take a while, guys. I'm gonna be cutting the video away right now so you can see the finishing ending products of each one of them, how they will look like. And let me tell you, the next idea that I'm gonna be adding for these miniatures bases to look more like the Wasteland of Cult. Now hi guys, now that I finished the amount of the detail. Hey guys, well, what I wanted to say is that I finished all the miniatures itself. Okay, again. Hey guys, well, I actually finished all the miniatures, cut them off from the runners and assembling them all. It was quite a journey and a tedious one. 7 days, well, for my working days, because I was really worked out because I got the issue of many other painters and model miniatures assemblers as well. I got really I got the burnout actually. I didn't want to do anything of the miniatures and all, and well, I got sick as well because I was working out, not like physically working out. I was working for making money for my house, for my family and everything. And well, I got sick as well, but I'm right back. And right now the next thing that I need to do is the basing of the miniatures. The basing of the miniatures is going to be the idea of myself on what is going to be look like the miniatures on a specific surface they are fighting for example. If they're going to be the Warbirds and the Ultramen, there must be an iconic place. And I thought of one, only one. I love hearing these audiobooks all the time. I love reading about. And I said, come on, it must be Cult. I should be making Cult. The base itself And there is a quote mentioning from anyone of there, and I think it was from the apothecary, Aberon, Aberon, the apothecary. He said once, Cult was an irradiate wasteland, basically. And I think about it, it has so much sense, because the Warbearers and the Ultramarines were fighting even during the Betrayal time, the opening of the Betrayal, and also when Cult's entire sun got boom, supernova, or I don't know what. I didn't read that book yet, but I played some of the games based on that fact, and well, it was a harsh battle, because underground battles and top of the surface battles, I was a nightmare. So I'm gonna be basing my miniatures on the Battle of Cult, the terrain itself, and the surface. So wish me luck, guys. Now they're already finished assembling all the miniatures, and all of it, they look amazing. And also, some of them, I actually did some job extra on them. I love it. I actually did it. I actually just magnetize them. Yep, as you can see, it can come out pretty easily because of the tight fit, because of the magnets I use. They can come out pretty. They need a little bit of strength, but they come out pretty easily, and then you can attach them like this. Boop, like that. I think there is a problem with not the magnets, something like in the inside of the part itself, but other weapons they attach pretty easily. The next part that I'm going to be showing you is that the bases, what I'm going to be basing all the miniatures themselves, and also a little bit of preview of these amazing miniatures all assembled up and everything. Let's go ahead and show it.
The following video footage is going to be available for only Adeptus Astartes.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. After so long, we are continuing back on the Betrayal project that I left behind. And yes, I know, and I appreciate everyone's support by being patient and waiting for more updates on my channel about news and also videos. The channel is not dead, it's continuing growing, and as well, many people are joining because of my most famous video, the RG Unicorn Fix. And yeah, well, let's stop that and continue on with today's video that's going to be focusing on the Betrayal project, the halfway done that it's finished, and the last halfway so we can finish the entire project by giving it an end. The second part is going to be about focusing on a faction that without a traitor faction, there wouldn't be a loyalist faction. So we're going to be focusing on today's faction that is going to be the Word Bearers. Yes, I'm going to be painting the Word Bearers as the 13 and Logas as Gilliman's forces and Loga's forces. They actually get a lot of battling together against each other, killing at them. Even they have the consequences on Kov. They even have the consequence on other worlds. Like for example, they had the battle of Night Fang, that it was a co-ops tag team made from the Captain Field, and basically you can actually hear the audiobook and read the book itself. So yeah, also it's not about only that, but guys, I'm gonna be actually skipping a lot of parts. I'm not gonna be skipping everything. I'm gonna be just skipping just enough so you can enjoy the entire of this video, and that is by first saying we're gonna be skipping the priming, because we're gonna not need to explain again, because I actually show you what I primed the miniatures on, and we're gonna be stepping forward with just the painting and finally the results. Like basically, oh yeah, the decals applications, I'm not gonna be doing that, but I will show you what I do or print, or where do I print those decals. So I'm gonna be sharing you again. Maybe I didn't share you in the first video, but maybe here, maybe not. No, I don't know. I'm basically a guy who wants to upload some stuff for you guys can enjoy. So yeah, we're gonna be continuing the entire of the second part that is going to be focusing on the Word Bearers, and then we're gonna be going forward to go straight ahead and showing both armies all gathered together in, I think I'm gonna be opening my first time gonna be opening that battle terrain. So let's go ahead and begin the painting session of today. So guys, I got many plans to do, and basically I feel sad too, because I actually have 1 month to do it, the entire video uploading and everything, and basically yeah, after that, it's not that the channel is going to stop. I'm actually been focusing on my career right now and getting my degree. So right now my first important thing is getting that degree, and finally getting myself a house, everything like I want in my objectives of life, and finally getting something decent, at least like a studio, getting people to work with, and getting people to understand the videos, objectives, and also the content. Because right now I'm this bad at explaining stuff, so really bad. Yeah, I'm really bad, but at doing stuff I'm very good. Well guys, let's start with today's video. So hope that you enjoyed this video of today, and you know it. If you like it, thumbs up, and if you don't like it, thumbs down. But also, criticizing is very good for a channel to getting better. So remember to comment down below. Now that the miniatures are all base coated, washed, and finally we are in the last step. What is that? You're gonna be guessing. Well, the last step is to actually finish the miniature itself by applying details. And for that, those details are gonna be by first base coating it, as the first rule is, washing it, and finally applying the details. Like layers. Apply the layers so the details can come out from that specific miniature. And that's why I use darkest colors to then finally I use brightest ones, so that it actually can mark the details of those specific areas for each miniature that we want to see. And finally, what we're gonna be going straight ahead is, I actually printed this myself, so Games Workshop is gonna get angry. I actually printed my own war style decals. From what section? It's from the Warbirds itself, the 17th Legion. Remember, if you're using one of these kinds of water style decals, these sheets, remember to always, when it's printed out, you cannot just apply them because they're gonna be wiping out the color itself. You're gonna be needing is one thing that is important. Apply always one of the, in your preference, any spray can that you have in your house, any spray can that you have in any place from your neighborhood. Like your neighbor, you can ask for him if he can give it to you for free, so you can use it. Like for example, ask, and he could ask about if he has one and take it to your home and use it. And after you use it, you need to actually return it back. Remember to return back all those things that are not yours. And remember, using these kind of sprays are toxic. So many people I see, and they're wrong, is that they use matte top coat, and it's not correct. You're gonna be needing using a gloss top coat for these kinds of sheets for your water style decals. And lastly, then you're gonna be actually be covering, because you're gonna be actually covering your miniatures in a matte protector coat. So that's why you're gonna be using a brighter, so we can cover up the details on the top ones. And finally, remember not to use it with your bare hands. Remember to use a glove, or actually a usable, like a trashable glove that you have left, something they can use and throw away easily and faster. Do not buy expensive ones. Expensive ones, they don't work they work the same, but they're just expensive because of the material they use to make those kinds of gloves, and they make you to pay more to buy those things. So don't do it. Buy cheap ones and they will work the same. Even kitchen gloves, they work the same. Or those vinyl gloves, like plastic gloves that you have, you can use them as well. So pro. Finally guys, I'm gonna be showing up the end of the miniatures itself. And remember, treachery from the Horus Heresy, from many factions and from many legions, wasn't a good thing. Remember that. The betrayal hit hard to everyone, even between brothers. Thank you for all your backups and for helping the channel by watching this video to the end. Hope that you guys enjoyed the entire of this video, because remember, all of this wouldn't be possible if not by you guys. Now, remember to always help the channel by subscribing, liking and commenting down below. The most important thing is that if you are happy with me, with everything I do, then I'm happy with everything that I'm giving to you guys. And for me, this is a depiction of how I see the starting of the Horus Heresy in the cult system. For what I know and understand, thanks to the audiobook, Honor to the Dead, because of that audiobook, I understand how the Ultramarines were caught in the most important moment of the entire Horus Heresy history. The 30K millennium was a battle of immaculable, blood river thirsty massacre in the entire galaxy. Humans killing humans, humans using resources to the end of emptying them all to use them against their own brothers and sisters and even kill them all. And to the end, to what purpose? To what purpose? As I depict myself, I can understand by using this. And I can explain how I can depict that here. A detachment of ward bearers alongside with Ultramarines were sent to a wasteland, to a place where no one has come before, but by order of high command from cult, they were sent here to actually get to know the situation, what has happened here. But as they reached out, the entire facility was all destroyed and only rubble and ruins remain. But the most important thing that right now is happening is that one of the captains or praetor in that era from the wardbearers ordered to the praetor of the Ultramarines to actually scout the area with his units. He came alongside with a detachment of one squad of heavy weapon units and one squad of terminates in cataphract armor. Basically, he bring the big guns. Meanwhile, the Ultramarine, they were actually bringing support fire units and alongside a sergeant and a boxcaster. With that in mind, the boxcaster was waiting here for any resolutions or actually to get any good signal on top of the highest building, to get any signal on top. When it reaches out, he can actually share it to the praetor in command from the Ultramarines. Now, many of you will understand or don't know, but Ultramarines and Warbirds, their chain of command works differently for each of their chapter. For example, the Warbirds, they actually petition to all the captains or the praetors to form around a circle and talk about the decision of what or who was going to be leading the entire unit. Meanwhile, the Ultramarines, it's different. They do not settle. If they actually want to settle, they settle in with their minds and thoughts in the arena by fighting. But once an Ultramarine has the idea, command saying that I would have the command, no one else would bark and argue with them in that time. The problem relies on what? Right now I'm depicting as all the cataphracts are in position. Meanwhile, there is another special unit here. As the boxcaster from here on top, the one from the Ultramarines received an unusual signal from cult command, and it actually came up from orbit. They said one thing: it is time. When the warbird next to him, he actually heard about that by the whisper, because of the Ultramarines actually perplexed more side. He actually was trying to contact HQ command about what it is. What do you mean it is time? The warbird actually, by a box close signal with only warbirds around,
he actually sent that message to the Praetor, and he said, "It is time, my lord." And what do you expect he did? He ordered to kill the boxcaster from the Ultramarines by turning his Volkite weapon. Meanwhile, the cataphracts were ordered to take aim to the support units alongside with a flamethrower, and finally to take care of the sergeant. The other stuff is that the warbirds of the heavy squads, they were turning their guns to take aim to the Praetor, and finally the last ones, as well as the Praetor of the warbirds, he was going to charge against the Praetor of the Ultramarines. When the boxcaster of the Ultramarines saw this, he turned and he asked, "Brother?" With a hint of a question, he actually was saying, "What are you doing?" he asked. "Why are you taking your gun and pointing it at me?" The warbird said, "You're not my brother. You're not even my cousin. You are just another peon to this masterful plan." He used a Volkite and shoot to the face to the Ultramarine. By killing his own brother, the shot was astonishing that actually when the sergeant heard that and the Praetor wanted to see up, the sergeant was looking at the cataphracts. They were taking shots and burning all of the brothers, the Ultramarines, down. The sergeant actually take aim to the cataphract sergeant on the other side, but the other cataphract was going to shoot, but then his brother took the blame of shot and was killed down in the moment by the other cataphract. With that said, each of their sides, they begin to rumble in a moment of really sadness moment, because brothers killing against brothers. And finally, what happened with the Praetor? The Praetor, when looking at his aspects in command, the scanner one, he actually saw that there was blood coughing from his mouth and a hole in his stomach. And finally, he understood when he turned around, the other Praetor was in his face. They were both battling. He said, "What kind of treachery are you doing, brother?" He said, "This is our way," he answered. "The way of the War Master." And so, it began with this, to the end that when the Praetor was the one standing, because the sergeant was already dead after killing the cataphract sergeant, he was backing up to the end of the back. The Praetor nearly wounded from the warbirds, and the other warbirds closing the gap against him. They were all turning the weapons around because they understand what is behind of the Praetor. To the end, the most important part of this is that the most important part was that in this moment, the Praetor of the Ultramarines did not know who was behind of him, but he knew that death was coming, because in the end, the Contemptor Dreadnought grabbed the sergeant by his backpack, and he actually stomped the leg of the Ultramarine and pulled the Praetor to rip him in half. So what happened in this? Sadly for me, this is a recreation of how I see and depicted how the Ultramarines were caught on guard. Each one of the units surrounded by warbirds that have the capability to kill them all, but they were saying, "Oh, we're bringing the heavy guns because we have the offensive, you have the support offensive. We can actually work together like that," but actually it was only lies. lies to tell them that it was actually their idea of killing the Ultramarines from the beginning, because that's the War Master's plan, to kill the entire Ultramarines chapter so they will not be a force to actually reckon against the War Master's plan. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. This is me actually saying that the betrayal cost a lot from both sides. Not only mentally, physically, but also from the soul. Killing brothers, doing this and that, watching them burn and die, and at the end, the most important thing, the laughter of the gods. That's how it started, the 40k millennium. That's how we are to this day.